Welcome, bienvenido, willkommen, benvenuto et bienvenue à cette conférence internationale sur le harcèlement à l'école. I'm very happy that all of you could join us for this international conference on school bullying. But first things first, here comes Audrey Azoulay.
Thank you very much, Annette. Good day to all of you, and welcome to this conference for this first International Day to combat violence. And I would like most particularly to thank the governments of Mexico, Morocco, and France for having come up with the initiative of proclaiming this day, which was approved unanimously by the 193 member states of UNESCO last year.
The United Nations and UNESCO in particular stand with you in this combat against bullying. Firstly, here at UNESCO, we provide data, global statistics, and also examples of international good practices to our member states on this issue. Secondly, we work to support the member states in the field by running campaigns to raise awareness of the issue of bullying. We also train teachers sometimes on these topics, for instance, in Mexico or Thailand, as we understand now from best practices that teachers have a key role to play and need to be trained on the matter. Our most important partners today on this International Day are the students, are you, dear students, because this is first and foremost your day. This is why we need to hear your voice. We need you to tell us what bullying means to you so that we can seek ways to fight it together. I'm looking forward to hearing what you had to say. I thank you all for your attention et bonne conférence à tous. Merci beaucoup.
So, as you know, the 5th of November is the first International Day against bullying, violence and bullying at school, including cyberbullying. And the title is Together Against Bullying in School, because that's what you have to understand. We have to get everybody involved, all the stakeholders, so as to have an effective fight. So as you heard, it's Morocco, Mexico, and France that were behind this initiative. And before I go any further, let's give the floor to Stefania Giannini, ADG for Education of UNESCO. You have the floor.
On behalf of UNESCO, I'm so pleased that you could join with us today to celebrate the first ever UNESCO International Day Against Violence and Bullying at School, including cyberbullying. This historic day was created at the initiative of the governments of France, Mexico, and Morocco, and unanimously approved by all 193 member states at the 40th UNESCO General Conference in 2019. It will be commemorated each year on the first Thursday of November, a powerful symbol that collectively we express our commitment to prevent and address bullying. The theme for this year's International Day is Together Against Bullying in Schools. This theme serves to underscore that bullying, including cyberbullying, is the most prevalent form of school violence and infringes on children and adolescents' right to education and to health and well-being. Together, we can ensure that schools are safe and happy places in which all learners can thrive and reach their full potential.
Para México es muy importante participar en el primer día contra la violencia y el acoso en la escuela, incluso el ciberacoso. Es una oportunidad de reflexión, de compromiso y de acción ante conductas sociales inaceptables en los centros e instituciones de educación. En ellos conviven las generaciones más jóvenes de nuestros países y por tanto las más sensibles y entusiastas son el futuro de nuestras sociedades. Las escuelas, por ello, deben de ser espacios donde los educandos adquieran y practiquen un código de conducta respetuoso, pero no solo deben aprender de las lecciones, sino del ejemplo y del comportamiento de los mayores, de los maestros y de las maestras. En la escuela, las diferencias económicas, sociales y culturales no deben de ser motivo de prejuicios, discriminación o incluso violencia. La escuela está llamada a ser la herramienta más poderosa de armonización social. Celebro que este nuevo Día Internacional de la UNESCO haya sido apoyado por todos los miembros de la organización. Les pido que así como respaldaron firmemente esta propuesta de Francia, México y Marruecos, revisemos también las posibilidades a nuestro alcance para combatir el ciberacoso. Hoy es un día para hacernos mejores y para evitar cualquier tipo de violencia, de acoso o discriminación. Muchas gracias y un saludo de corazón desde México.
Merci beaucoup en direction.
Thank you very much to Mexico. I'd just like to point out that I have the same mask as the Mexican minister, which shows COVID is global. We'll just see a quick UNESCO film celebrating this first International Day against violence and bullying at school. It's called Together Against School Bullying.
We can stop bullying by adopting a whole education approach where teachers, principals, administrative staff, students, and parents all play a role in promoting a safe and supportive school environment. We need to ensure that all students, whether they are bullied or see others being bullied, understand the nature and consequences of bullying and know how to report it and respond to it. Teachers and other school staff need to understand what bullying is and step in or act every time bullying happens. Schools and classroom environments need to be positive spaces where learners are not just physically safe, but emotionally safe too, where classes are well managed and disciplined, and teachers and students enjoy healthy relationships. Support must be put in place for those who are affected. We all have a role to play to ensure a learning environment where Amir feels accepted by his peers, where Rani's classmates respect diversity, and where Kaya can pursue her dream to become a doctor. Let's stand together against bullying in school.